also ties up with set records. The last time that they played, Gaming in Action won.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered. Alright. Also, sorry,
This
just to say,
set record though,
I'd imagine not so great.
Big D has won 9 sets and Cube has won 0. So these two players have played quite a bit. So they have that player experience, but Cube is on a pretty good run today, all things considered. So maybe today is the day, and you can say that nobody beats me 10 times, not even Big D.
Yeah, I mean, Cube is
probably somebody who has more than 10 set wins on Cube.
I'd imagine so, yeah. I mean, it used to play a lot. Like, all the old guard VC kind of have all, like, ton of sets against each other, grand finals, whatever tournaments they frequent. But Cube is definitely a player where on his day, he's been known to make some crazy things happen. Taking games on very, very high-level players, taking sets off very, very high-level players in BC. You know, he can make some magic happen, especially with a character like Game & Watch. His character's a little silly. He just can flip the scripts on a lot of people sometimes, and especially a character like Ice Climber that is inherently quite exploitable, but
how does he do it?
Calls out the dash in with the raw down smash.
Yeah, I know that down smash is really strong. It's like he mind controls them to run into down smash. I feel like how else is Ice Climber gonna get the kill in that situation, right?
Yeah, I mean it's like it's a feign of safety when you're fighting against Sopo at that point, where you're like, okay, I can just lock this up, and I can kind of just take the interactions and win it out, and then you'll just get clipped by something like that and die at 90, and you'll be like, okay, well, fair enough. Well, we're back to even now. I mean, Cube took a very big lead at the start of the game, but that Sopo was able to put in a lot of work taking that stock.
Yeah, that's 60%, but it's Cube. That's kind of tricky for Game & Watch, actually. You have to get the right climber in the right situation. Cube could answer back with the damage very easily.
I mean, the thing is that Game & Watch has disjoints, but the disjoints are pretty... You can't, like, poke out with your disjoints on the ground as much, really.
That is
like your
true.
fair that you would usually use against characters like these to kind of wall them out are going to lose to stuff like the Blizz Walls and all that. You kind of got to... Back air is kind of going to be your best neutral disjoint, I feel like, a lot of the time, because Nair's pretty around you. It's not going to be as good against stuff like the Blizzard as well. So,
you want to get that Nair out, but you have to get it in the right spot.
Huge
It's just so hard. You have to get rid of that other climber.
Yeah, it's quite an awkward situation.
Oh, that's
some big damage from here.
70%.
I mean, these types of leads are not insurmountable, but I can see Icy's having a lead in this matchup being pretty tough. Aforementioned disjoints not really being there for Game & Watch as much unless you're talking about the back air or something like that. Smash attacks are pretty devastating. Gonna be able to edge guard and separate the characters pretty well, but yeah, like we said before, Game & Watch is also going to die like really early. We saw that down smash kill on stock 1 incredibly early. It's gonna be maybe a little easier to claw back the leads for.
It feels like priority number 1. Like it's extremely important that Game & Watch desyncs both the climbers and gets rid of the secondary climber as early as they can, or gets an early stock too.
I mean, you say that's like the general game plan for most characters, but I feel like especially for Game & Watch, most of his stuff, well, especially his pokes are a lot of multi-hits as well. If he's going for something like a back air and he hits the main climber, Nana can always hit him out of it. Like stuff like Nair combos, stuff like bear combos, even though down smash parry we saw earlier, Nana can chew out of it.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing.
Separating them that much more important, like you said. And there's the
That's gonna do it, yeah.
Good call out.
Ready for that up B, catches the apex of that, and that's gonna be game 1 going to Big D.
Yeah, I mean, it's just clean. You see, like, even with that huge disparity in terms of the damage and getting Nan out early in stock 1 of that game, it really just, like, you've played this matchup so much. If you're Big D, you've been in the game for so long. You're not gonna rush it. You're gonna take it slow. We saw him take it slow. We saw him take that stock even before Cube was able to, even with that Sopo from such a huge disparity there. It's like you're never gonna be able to catch him off guard and really stun the nerves, really, like make him nervous. Which means that you gotta find, you really just have to clean up these stocks as fast as you can. You really have to find every opportunity you can to separate the climbers. It makes it that much harder, and as soon as you give him an avenue, you're just gonna die. It's really rough.
That's so tough trying to even get a grab on the ice climbers. That lingering up tilt just completely catching him at the very end.
Right there, like what I said before, the fair is generally what's going to be used to zone out characters like this so well, but it just gets beaten by the Blizz Wall and you take so much damage. In return, already a huge 110% gap. Uses the Nerf Flesh to get around, but it's a very good maneuver there, actually.
This is an opportunity, potentially, up B to separate them. Can we finish it off? No, misses the dash attack attempt there.
Just gonna wait for Nanda to make her way back onto the stage. Does get another separation, but here, clawing his way back out, swinging his way back into the stage, and it's a early lead. I mean, letting rip that up smash, but
91%.
you only separate them for so long if you're sending Big D up, really. Like, he's gonna be able to fastball and get back so quickly. You're not even really gonna get that much of a punish on Nana.
And if you're focused on, if you are focused on Nana, Popo can just come in. The player character can just come in and swing.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just so awkward as well. I mean, as well, Dawson does use the ult.
Okay, big and awkward situation. Not quite though.
He does use the ult that flips the colors.
Oh, out of shield blizzard. You're dead. Ouch. Yup.
So crazy.
There's so much potential with Ice Climbers desync that I feel like a lot of people just do not really value that highly when they talk about this character. I feel like people talk about the weaknesses that Ice Climbers has way too much, more so than what the character can actually do. Because you have situations like where one climber can just hold shield completely, and the other one can be aggressive, and that can lead to a kill.
God. So what I was gonna say,
that kind of situation could just be broken for Ice Climbers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what I was going to say about the desyncs is that Dawson has never really been known to be that much of a huge combo fiend with the Ice Climbers, but we see him more use the desyncs in neutral and in defensive ways that set up walls and put up situations that are so hard for him to get through. Even like we were seeing there, desyncing so that one climber can shield, one climber can blizzard, and try and catch them pressing an option on the shield, stuff like that.
And then you see another situation too, where one of them can set up anti-airs and the other one can prevent you from running in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like so many different situations you have to be ready for. Even if he's not going to be killing you in one hit, so many different neutral situations you have to be aware of.
That's going to kill.
Down tilt does. That is a strong down
tilt. It is
tilt.
one of the strongest down tilts, if not the strongest in the game.
Incredible, but you do
wow!
have to...
Just barely won that interaction. That's crazy. Okay, keep up the nairs. With the nairs. Okay, Big D's able to jump away though.
Way back to center.
That was a big in for Cube. That's a big in for Cube.
Wow.
That's just a straight up SD.
The buffer. That is
really
awkward.
Wow. Yeah.
Cannot believe that just happened. Wow. That is.
And that's why people accentuate the weaknesses of Ice Climbers.
I mean, yeah, that's rough because
you
if you're,
I
think if you're in that situation, you think your Squall Hammer's gonna win that interaction, and you're trying to do the inputs to get maybe a disjoint combo there and off it, and it just like. It just turns into something else completely, and you end up losing your stock for it. It becomes 1-1. That was a reverse 3-stock. That's so unfortunate.
That was a reverse 3-stock? That's crazy. Well played from Cube, though.
That was a really funny visual.
Wow, okay. The secondary climber just took mad damage. And by mad damage, I mean like probably like realistically like 20%, because I don't think you get a lot up of
Absolutely not. The 3 separate Blizzwall hits are not going to do much at all.
Oh, was that from the Blizz?
Yeah, it was from the Blizzard.
Oh, the Blizzwall can also fill up the bucket.
Yeah, but the single hits won't do much, I can't imagine. It's still a nice option, because you can let it go basically right away after using the bucket, and it is quite safe, even if it is very weak.
And even because of that extra damage, look at how far the secondary climber is going. That was almost a kill!
That would have been an incredible situation for sure. But now we're going to see Cube in disadvantage here. I mean, he's been struggling to get off ledge this entire time. The standard Game & Watch options like the Nair off ledge aren't so good against the disjointed situations, but he manages to find his way back to stage and takes the stock of both Nana and Popo in the process. Now we get to see him play with the lead. For maybe the first time since that stock won in the first game.
That lead almost evaporated, almost melted.
Yeah, I mean, no lead is safe against a character like Ice Climber, that's for sure.
Character with just such high damage potential, and down smash is so strong, the Blizzard just keeps them in place.
Parry down smash is so incredibly fast. I don't know the exact frame data, but again, in a situation like that, you're just going to be able to let it rip and get the stock, and we're going to see it come right back even. And like, what do you do in this kind of situation? It's Game & Watch. You don't have a disjoint to challenge with.
It doesn't look like Get Up Attack can attack in that range, which would explain why Cube isn't going for it.
And also, if you Get Up Attack and you end up actually catching the shield there, Ices has a lot of setups there that can just kill you. At 0 even. Like,
yeah.
Crazy situations.
Yeah, valid too.
I mean, like, you see what, like, Big D's just holding his nerve. Like, lost that first stock. Didn't start reaching at all, just kept playing the safe game, found the opportunity, took the stock, and now is in a commanding position again. It's just so seamless.
Oh, that trade is gonna cause an SD!
Not another SD.
Oh, that was actually so close though! He recognized that the other climber was close enough to up B. That was actually
Even if he did
so
make ledge
close.
there, it would have only been the Sopo.
Yeah,
rush
it wouldn't have been a
situation.
favorable position, but it is
The
back to
extra
an even game.
hit lag off of hitting the second shield gives him the opportunity to up smash. This character is ridiculous.
Exactly! Someone else gets it!
You got a 1. That is so unfortunate.
Cube is going crazy right now trying to get it.
Not happy about the 1. You know what?
Oh,
Take
it's a
enough
one
slots.
hammer too. Yeah, that's right.
Take a little bit of percent for your hubris there.
Oh, you're toast.
Protect. No, you're toast. You're just gone.
Yeah.
It's you lose focus for a second. Get that 1. You start. You lose your little bit of focus. You just get evaporated.
Yeah.
This character, if you're not locked in 100% against this character, you're going to lose. It's so crazy.
I think he chose neutral up there because he was doing a lot of jumps and he felt like he might have been outside of the range where the blizzard wall can straight up freeze you, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
And Big T did not drop that punish there that time.
At that point, I feel like Icy's is one of those characters. There's a few characters like that, like Roy maybe and Rob, where if you, like most characters you feel pretty comfortable neutral gutting against, it's your consistently safe option to go for. But some characters, like, and Icy's definitely, like the Blizzards, they can just convert into something like that. If you neutral get up against a character like Icy's, you're going to explode. Like, so much of the time, they can just cover it so easily and explode you off of it. Just on reaction, just convert into a kill. It's so crazy. Because if you don't have that prototypical safe option, you're left in such a weird situation mentally. Like, you don't know exactly like what you can do there. A character like Game & Watch that also has other options that are really good, like Nair off ledge, like a drop Nair off ledge, the jump up B. Those options can get caught by stuff like Blizzard too. Or if you only hit one of the climbers, you're in a position where you can be punished. It's such a hard situation to play. And we're seeing Cube. Maybe this is one of the only characters that can really threaten Game & Watch on ledge like that, I feel like. Because usually it's such an easy ride for him in so many situations.
That makes sense. I feel like Ice Climbers even kind of has the answer to deal with him up being from ledge too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that up air is so strong and so safe. Like, big destroying too, it's going to beat out the Nair a lot of time, or at the very least trade. It's such a weird situation for this character. Watch is barely not getting a freeze. I do like the small battlefield pick here from Big T. You're going to close up the space that Game Watch can play. You like hiding under the platforms for the Sharking. Or sorry, for Cube, not for Big D. But sharking for Game & Watch, especially on this stage, is ridiculous. With the Nair under the flat, the up airs, you're going to be able to play so many situations so seamlessly here.
This is one of those matches that looks like it should be really hard for Ice Climbers, but it feels like Cube is losing so many interactions that otherwise should be favorable. It doesn't air dodge fast enough. Oh no.
It's Cube's turn to SD this time, and it's looking a little rough on the edges, but we did see that game 2 come to Cube through the form of a reverse 3-stock. So you know what, I never count anything out here.
But right now it just feels like Big D has an answer for like almost anything. He's trying to find his openers on the forward air and Nair, but Big D just has a disjoint ready to diffuse the fair before it lands. Or for Nair is just perfectly positioned to punish that.
The fair just loses out. It's so hard. How do you challenge that situation in Game & Watch? First up tilt, getting a little bit of extension on it, 97%, you're gonna die to so many things now. How do you even attempt to bring this game back? Every single multi-hit that you can do, which is normally safe against most characters, you then just get punished for it if you hit the wrong climber, or even just like the hit stun from hitting the other climber messes you up. And the reverse down smash.
The sweeping hit from the secondary climber covering both the...
It's going to go to Big D. 3-1 there. You know what? Really, really unfortunate that game 3, but after that, maybe mental shaking up a little bit. Big D's able to clean it up. A little bit of a scary set for him, but he does make it. Top 16 winner's side for him, and Cube will have to go to losers to play one more set to make top